Okay. Sweet. Okay. Hello, Mr. Mimila. This is my video for our string methods course. With me is Rachel Day. She has never played violin in her life. She is a flute player at Avila University. She is a radiology major. She's gonna become a doctor one day. She's really cool. And she'll be learning the violin today. Okay. So, Rachel, have you ever picked up a violin before? I know that we've already talked about it. So
I have held one before when someone was moving stuff, but that's the most I've done.
Well, that's cool. That's cool because we're gonna be going over how to get it done because it is a really beautiful instrument. Okay, so here's how we're gonna go and get started. First of all, we're gonna go ahead and get set up on how we're gonna be holding the instrument. Let me go and show you really quick. So, first of all, you never want to grab it by the body. It has a glossy cover, and if your fingers get on it, then it's gonna kind of ruin it a little bit. You don't want to do that. So try to avoid touching the body. You always want to grab it by the
neck.
Yes, exactly, by the neck. And so how we're going to be holding it is that you're going to be wanting to place this bottom more so on the collarbone pointing away from the shoulder. And then you'll place your chin inside this chin rest. So basically, and as you can see, the chin rest is just this little black part right here. It'll be super easy. So you just lay this bottom bout here right on the collarbone. Set the chin in the chin rest. And this is going to be the main thing that's going to be stabilizing it. And we want to be holding it that way. And then for your left hand, you're going to want to hold it with your thumb being curled over with it. And then your index finger being on the other side. And those are going to be like balance points for it.
Okay.
That's where you're going to be kind of wanting to hold it. So I'll go and let you go ahead and try that out. And throw it on your collarbone. Okay. Yes, that's very good. Now, one thing really quick about this is right here. And I know that you might not be able to see that. If you can see that, it looks like that you're collapsing your wrist just a little bit. Yes, exactly. You want to be able to hold it just like that. And feel free to try to relax the left hand just a little bit, just so that because we will be doing some fingering stuff today. So, yeah, exactly, Rachel. Exactly. Okay. Very nice. Okay, that looks really, really good. So let's go ahead and set back down the violin, and we're gonna go over the bow. Okay, so first of all, go ahead and make a llama with your hand. Okay, this is Phil. Mine's Phil. I don't know what yours is called. Steven and Phil. So Steven and Phil are pretty hungry because they haven't had breakfast.
Yeah.
Just like us. So
I had cereal.
I didn't have anything. So what you're gonna want to do, since Phil and Steven, they're super hungry, and they're looking for something to eat, right? What's that dot right there? Oh, it looks like it's like Pac-Man because they want to eat it. They're like, that looks good. I want to eat that. And so they're going in to eat it, and they try to bite it, but they can't get through it. So they decide, oh, that's okay. We'll just relax and wait for it to just
crush
in my mouth, yeah, and then I'll be able to eat it. So they're just gonna hang on there for forever. So
let my llama eat.
Yes. So go ahead and let your llama eat that. Go ahead and hold with your left hand. Okay, yeah, hold it like right there on the stick, and then go ahead and try to get your llama to eat it. That's perfect. And you don't want your pinky at all to rest on this little guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just like that.
Yeah, and exactly. And your thumb and your middle finger, are exactly with each other. So that's perfect. That's exactly how you'll want to hold it. You can even spread it out a little bit just to feel a little bit more relaxed and all that stuff. And that looks great.
Okay.
Very nice, Rachel. You're just ahead of the game here. Okay, sweet. So, go ahead and pick up your violin really quick. Place it on there. Now here's what I want you to do. We're just gonna be working on the E and the A string. So we're gonna be, and basically what those are.
Which one's E and which one's A?
The E and the A string, the top string here is gonna be your E string, and then this one will be your A. And since you've taken music theory, I know you know this. They work in fifths. So this is E, and then working down is an A. So what would this be? What do you think?
Oh gosh, Andy. Alright, so if it's E,
Then
A.
yeah.
Andy, it's been years since music theory.
Okay, so shoot, we're running out of time. Okay, so E, you know, we won't worry about it, but it's a D. So A, F, D.
That makes sense.
And then D, B, G, which is going to be the last one. That one's G, that one's D, A. Yeah, right? So nice. Okay, but we're just going to be working on the A and the E strings. So here's what I want you to do. With just your fingers, go and just pluck that E string. Now try the A. That's pretty good. That sounds pretty good. We'll work with that little guy. Okay. Now, here's what we're gonna want to do. Now, if you did have to tune in at all, these sound already pretty good, so we're gonna leave them how they are. So what you would do is that you would use these scrolls, and you would first loosen them up first, and then it would drop the pitch extremely, and then you would listen for the class, Rachel. So you would listen for the pitch, and then you try to aim for that tune.
Okay.
And then once you're getting really close, then you just use the fine tuners, and then you'll be able to get to that pitch. Then you'll be all set. Okay. So any questions so far about how to hold the instrument and how it's supposed to be placed?
I like the llama.
I like the llama too. Llama's fun. Alright. So we're gonna just do some real quick bowing exercises. We're gonna do it on the A string first. So go ahead.
So this one's A.
Yeah, and that's actually perfect the way that you're holding it right there. Because we're gonna start with a down bow. So what I want you to do is I want you to do 4 strokes on A. So you do 1. Oh, but don't go too far on it. No, you're all good. And then you'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then do the same thing on the E. So you'll lower a little bit. 2, 3, 4. And then do the same thing on E again. And just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on A. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice. And your bowing looks really good because you're not doing the swinging thing. What you want to do to keep from doing swinging is that you want to focus on your wrist being able to do just flowing from the thing. Like as if you're painting. Like you're a karate kid. Paint. Exactly. Okay. It looks good. Okay, so next up, Rachel, we're gonna play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I know, right? Okay, so here's how we're gonna go about it. Now, which one's the A string, Rachel? Yes, this is yes. That one, that second string from the top. Now, how we're gonna be doing it is that we will be having to use fingerings inside here. Now let me give you a rundown about how fingerings work. So fingerings, you're gonna be using 3 fingers. You're gonna use your index, your middle, and your Mary finger. And so when doing it, and I'll go and point it out as we go, but we'll go and get right on into it. But just keep that in mind while we're.
I like that you call it the Mary finger.
Yeah, Mary.
Marriage.
Mary had a little lamb. Yep. Okay. So first off, start with 2 strokes on A. Very nice. Now 2 strokes on E. Now do both of them together. Do 2, 2, 2, 2. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and now this is where our fingerings are going to come in. We're going to start with our first finger, our index finger. Oh, fancy, Rachel. Okay, yeah, we're going to start with our index finger, and you're going to place it down right around here.
Or lower.
Maybe a little bit lower. And then go ahead and play that note for me really quick. Yes, and you'll do 2 strokes on that note. So do that. And now release the index finger and play another. Nice.
Ah.
Yeah. Now do all of them together really quick.
Okay, so
2, 2. Da. Get ready for the index finger. Da. 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 Nice, nice. And you'll do just a long stroke on that last one, just like how you did on that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
so
then
it's
yeah. Yeah. Well done, Rachel. That's really good. Okay. And then for the next one, this is where we're going to have to use more fingers. So we're going to have to use our third finger.
Third finger.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
one?
that. Yeah,
okay.
on the A string. So you'll use the third. And go ahead and play for me really quick. A little bit lower for the third. Yes, and whenever going lower, you want to aim for the scroll to go a little bit lower.
Okay.
Maybe just a little bit higher, maybe like right there.
Right
Try
there.
that out. Yeah, and then your second finger will go down right next to the third finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Like
and now try that.
touching?
Yeah, and then you'll want to release the third finger so that way we get that note. Very nice. And then you'll use your index finger for 1, and then open. Yes.
Fancy.
Yes. And you did exactly the bowing too. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, long.
Oh, don't.
Yeah. Okay, folks. So that was really good. Now, do you know why that our fingers were close together?
No.
Because inside this song, those 2 fingers, those are half steps from each other.
Ow.
Yeah. It's
That makes sense.
Yes. It's C and D because in
So
the key.
then between these two, it'd be like a whole step.
Yes, exactly. That's why there's a little bit of space between the second and the first. Okay.
That's cool.
I know, ain't it? It's crazy. It's crazy that those violinists that go really fast.
What about like people with like really fat fingers?
They will never become violinists. No, I'm just joking. It still works pretty well for them too. Usually, like bigger finger people may actually go to like probably bigger instruments like
that makes
cello.
sense for like cello. Yeah.
But they can still do violin if they're really careful about it. But yeah. Okay, so let's go and try and do the song here a little bit. So go ahead and do open, then C. Nice. 1. A little bit lower for that one. Open. Third. Second. Third. Open. Very nice. Okay, now the next part